And I got Cledus T. Judd on the phone with me right now.
Buddy, what's going on, Spitz? How you doing, pal?
I'm doing great. I was telling Cledus off air that I don't think if I've ever talked to you, it's been a long time ago, but you've been doing this a long time, so it's entirely possible it was back right like 95. Was that when it all started, buddy?
Man, you know what? I think we that was when it really kicked off. Was about 95, 96, and of course, if Shania Was Mine had just came out, and then we followed it up with, I think, as of today, probably about 30 of those things, but bigger than the Beatles. I mean, Did I Shave My Back for This?
I love that. That's
the last few, Weight's Going Up, Down, and Man Crush, my Tiger Woods tribute just came out. And it's actually, what was cool? We just sent it to CMT day before yesterday, and after one day, it's the most viewed video on CMT.com. So that's pretty cool.
Man Crush?
Yeah, the Tiger Woods tribute.
Right.
Tiger hadn't saw it yet, or it'd be off the air by now. But it's cool.
He'd pull it.
They'd be pulling that sucker right on off there.
Cledus, I tell you what, my favorite is "Did I Shave My Back for This?" And for the folks of you, those of you who don't know, that's from "Did I Shave My Legs for This?" the Dina Carter song from back in 97. But that is hilarious. It's my favorite, and the title cracks me up anyway. So.
Man, that was a lot of fun, God, so many of those people like Dina and Shania, Joe Diffie, Vince Gill, Winona, I mean, all those people came out and, always supported me during that time. And me being such an oddball act, they didn't really have to do that for me. And I had a great run for a lot of years, got to do more things than I ever imagined, and about 6 years ago, I decided to hang it up and be a full-time dad to my daughter up here in Kentucky where I live at. And, and it was the best thing that I ever done. I was baptized up here where my daughter was baptized, and I was glad to be here, a full-time dad. And then as my kids got older, Caitlin will be 15 in September, she's like, "Look, Dad, we're about sick of them old videos. You think you can do something else, do something new?"
Hey,
and so
your kids,
the journey began, and I tried. I came back, and we've had, I think, in the last 6 or 7 months, 3 or 4 great videos that we put out, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night. Because I just want everybody to know that it's so much more this go around than just going up there and singing funny songs and telling jokes. I don't use bad language in my shows.
Right.
And I try to share my testimony about my journey and my shortcomings. And, because at the end of the day, them comedy records don't get you in the gates of heaven. What gets you in there is doing the right thing and trying to help others. And that's what I want to try to do, this go around.
Well, that's fantastic. Where do you live in Kentucky, by the way?
I actually live in Proctorville, Ohio, but we're on the tri-state border right here.
Oh, okay.
My daughter lives in Russell, so I'm in Kentucky every day as we speak. I'm actually here now. I play golf today, and then I'm getting ready to head y'all's way tomorrow. So
sounds good.
I'm really looking forward to being there.
Merle Travis Center, 7 o'clock tomorrow night in Powderly. Now, before we go, I got to ask you a question because I've always wanted to know this. I've always wanted to know this about parody artists. What comes first, the idea for a song, or do you hear a song like, okay, I've got to figure out a parody for that song? Which one comes first?
Man, believe it or not, I've had that. Somebody's asked me that before, and it's one of those things where if you have to. If it has to be worked on real hard, it's probably not the right one. Most of them.
Makes sense.
It's just like when I heard, Billy Ray's Back Road, whatever that thing's called. I automatically, after the Kentucky Derby, I automatically thought of Win, Place, or Show. And we're working on that one now. But usually the title comes first, and when you hear a title, and then you put the song together, and then you go through the lawsuit, and then you win, and you put it out anyway. But man, it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. I hope people come out and support us, and I'm glad to be back, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
That's Cledus T. Judd. You're going to have a blast tomorrow night at the Merle Travis Center. It will be a litigation-free zone, Cledus T.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's awesome. Cledus T. Judd. Hey, man, it's so great to talk to you.
Hey, thanks, Fitz. Buddy, I'll see you. Have a great Thursday, and I look forward to tomorrow night. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Cledus T. Judd. Take care, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.